Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar, the most realistic altcoin channel on YouTube. And today guys, we are going to take a look at 5 different altcoins that I personally believe could reach a $1 billion market cap someday, and what their overall price potential could be in the long term, if they reach these levels as well. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, as always, if you are interested in trading and would like to try out the MEXC crypto exchange, feel free to go ahead and do so with the link in the video description down below. I personally love this exchange because, one, they don't deal with all the drama that like Binance and Coinbase deal with on a regular basis. In addition to that, as you guys can clearly see, they have pretty cheap trade fees, and in addition to that, they allow me to trade crypto futures, and they've got all kinds of different altcoins for me to buy at any given time that I want. And since I'm a huge altcoin nerd, I love the fact that I am able to have access to over 1,500 different altcoins here on MEXC, all right? So, all right, folks, it goes without saying, it literally goes without saying that I am a gigantic altcoin nerd, okay? That's literally all I do in my spare time is research all kinds of different small cap altcoins that are built on top of top tier ecosystems so that I can share them with all of you, all right? So today I have got 5 more small caps to share with you all that I personally believe that I, could reach a $1 billion market cap someday. And as many of you already know, I'm not a magician, obviously, nobody is, and I certainly cannot see the future, but we'll speculate and we'll check and see, how high these prices could potentially go if they were to reach a $1 billion market cap someday. So the very first altcoin that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is going to be Persistence, okay? So Persistence is an altcoin that is pretty much part of the Cosmos ecosystem, and it is a protocol that aims to power institutional open finance by facilitating the borrowing of stablecoins simply by using real-world assets such as like invoices, as collateral, all right? Overall here, you guys, Persistence aims to facilitate efficient global allocation by allowing businesses and traders to draw loans against receivables to meet their financing needs, all right? Overall, it aims to allow investors in low interest jurisdictions to generate yield through a fundamentally new asset class in the form of real world income generating assets, all right? So now that you know a little bit about the Persistence project, me doing these kinds of videos, they're not meant for me to go into a deep dive. I'll save these kinds of deep dive videos for later, but just to give a general overview of the overall project before we look into price potential. So let's see how high this puppy could go if it were to reach a $1 billion market cap someday. So as you guys can clearly see, we've got a super low market cap right now of just $88.7 million. Let's go ahead and check out and see how high this could go if it reached a $1 billion market cap. So if we take 60 cents, its current price right now, and we go ahead and multiply it by, I don't know, let's see if it could do like a 50x. Multiply by 50, it'd be a $30 coin, all right? If we go ahead and multiply that by its circulating supply of 147,814,869, we get a market cap of roughly $4.4 billion. All right. So realistically, it could reach these levels at some point in time in the long-term future, but, this video is based on it reaching a $1 billion market cap. All right. So realistically, 30x, probably not. All right. So we will go ahead and try 10x next. So if we take 60 cents, multiply it by 10, we get a $6 Persistence coin. Now, if we go ahead and multiply that again by 147,814,869, we get a market cap of roughly $886 million. All right, so maybe a little bit more. So now we will take 60 cents and multiply by 12, so a 12x, and we get a $7.20 coin. Again, multiply that by 147,814,869, and we get roughly about a $1 billion market cap, you guys. So realistically, this coin long term, if it reaches a $1 billion market cap in the long term future, it could potentially easily do, roughly a good solid 12x here, you guys. All right. So, and as you guys all know, 12x really isn't something to complain about, to be brutally honest with you. I mean, people would kill for a 12x gain in the stock market. So realistically, a 12x gain is pretty darn good. All right. So, alrighty, folks. The next altcoin that I'm going to be talking about here is going to be the Akala token, all right? So For those of you who aren't familiar with this project, in a very brief summary here, Akala is basically a cross-chain DeFi project that's built a DeFi hub for the entire Polkadot ecosystem. With Akala, you can literally mint AUSD stablecoins using collateral from Polkadot connected parachains and unlock the liquidity of staked DOT tokens by turning them into LDOT, all right? Which is pretty much short for liquid DOT or liquid DOT. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with AUSD, it's basically Akala's algorithmic stablecoin that's pegged 1-to-1 with USD, but it's backed entirely by crypto collateral, all right? Now, just like Uniswap, the Akala decentralized exchange, the Akala decentralized exchange uses a swap interface, allowing users to easily trade assets in various liquidity pools. So overall here, Akala definitely stands a chance to grow like a wildfire if and when the Polkadot ecosystem grows more, more in popularity in the future. So now that you know a little bit more about Akala, let's take a look and see how high this potential price could be if it were to reach a $1 billion market cap. So as you guys can clearly see, its current market cap is roughly around the same area that the last project was as well. So realistically, we will check and see if this thing could do a 12x just like the last one. So we will take 13 cents and multiply it by 12. And let's check this out. We've got a $1.56 Akala token. All right. Now, if we go ahead and multiply this by its circulating supply, 613,061,111. And we get a market cap of right underneath that $1 billion mark. Okay, so realistically, again, just like the last project, we can definitely assume that if it were to reach a $1 billion market cap, we could easily see, roughly prices of $1.56, which is about 12x from where it currently sits right now. All right, so the next altcoin that I'm going to be talking about with you guys is going to be Seek VR. Okay, now, this is actually a pretty popular project, and the biggest reason why is simply because they deal directly, they literally deal directly with the virtual reality space and have even created their own VR headsets as well. But that's not all, folks, okay? With over 50,000 VR headsets sold at major retailers such as Amazon, Target, and Best Buy, for instance, Seek aims to pretty much connect all of its users to a very robust entertainment metaverse where users can access a very wide variety of experiences and intimate music performances as well, which is pretty nice, which is pretty cool, to be honest with you. Overall here, you guys, Seek's metaverse serves as a gateway to all kinds of cool VR experiences with an emphasis on experiences as they aim to be, more than just purely viewing. So it's safe to say that the metaverse and, virtual realities grow. We can definitely bet that Seek will grow as well in the long term, all right? So let's go ahead and check this one as far as price potential if it were to reach a $1 billion market cap. So this one, as you guys can clearly see, its market cap is a little bit higher than the last two projects, but not too much. So realistically, probably not 12x. Probably not 12x from, a $1 billion market cap. We can clearly see, obviously, 100 million would be multiplied by 10, and you would get roughly, your $1 billion market cap. So we'll just go ahead and check this out real quick. We'll take 12 cents, and we will multiply by, we'll just do 9.5x. Multiplied by 9.5x, we would have a $1.14 Seek VR coin, all right? So if we go ahead and take that, multiply that by its circulating supply of 805 million, 717,779, we get a market cap of roughly, again, right underneath that $1 billion mark. So realistically, this one could easily do 10x as well, all right? But obviously, it can do a lot more. Obviously, I'm not saying that when I say that these coins could reach a $1 billion market cap, I'm not saying that this is the maximum that they can reach, you guys, okay? I'm saying that this is a level that they can easily reach at some point in time. It could go much higher. They really could go much higher than that, so keep that in mind as well. But the next token that we're going to be talking about here is going to be the World Mobile token, all right? Now, this one's pretty popular, all right? For those of you who aren't familiar with World Mobile token, it's pretty much a project that's built on top of Cardano, but World Mobile token is basically the ultimate utility token for the world's first mobile network built on blockchain technology. In addition, you guys, World Mobile Token itself is the utility token that powers the sharing economy of, World Mobile's global mobile network. And all transactions that are generated on the network, including calls, data usage, and wallet transactions, they will all be paid out in WMT tokens to node operators and token stakers as well. But that's not all, okay? Here's how it works in a nutshell, all right? Pretty much transactions on the network are generated when people use the network, all right? So this includes everything from calls, texts, streaming, internet browsing, and other value-based value-added services. So pretty much every time someone uses their device to connect to the World Mobile Network, the token's utility comes into play at that point in time, all right? Now, realistically, since this is one of those real-world utility projects, as crypto gets adopted more and more, I could honestly see this project easily surpassing a $1 billion market cap someday. But for the sake of this video, let's see how high the price could go if it reaches the, $1 billion mark, all right? So as you guys can clearly see, once again, market cap currently sits, it's a little bit lower than the previous 4 projects that I've been talking about here. So it could potentially do maybe like maybe 13, maybe 14x. We'll check it out. So we've got a 20-cent coin right now. We'll try 13 first. So 13x, we would have a $2.60 coin. We go ahead and multiply that by 351 million, 351, 316. 430, and we get a market cap of 913 million. All right, so we'll go a little bit higher. We'll go up to like 15. So 20 cents multiplied by 15, and we get a coin that's we get a $3 coin. So we'll go ahead and multiply this one by 351, 316, 430. And we get a market cap of a little bit over that $1 billion market cap. So realistically here, I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the number of 15x. So realistically, if this thing were to reach a $1 billion market cap at some point in time, we would have an easy 15x, coin rate here for the long-term future, you guys. All right. So, all right, folks. Here's the thing. We are on to the last project for this video, which is going to be none other than Nakamoto Games. All right, which, as many of you know already, many of you know this already, but it's one of my personal all-time favorite P2E gaming projects that has, some serious upside potential if it takes off in the long-term future. And realistically, I could see this coin reaching MEXC infinity levels at some point, and for good reason too. Because here's the thing, all right? Nakamoto Games has literally jumped out of the gate in just about every major aspect, all right? They're literally spot on with their marketing. They have a solid dev team that's, ambitious as can be, and they continue to release new features, games, and info about the project on a regular basis throughout all of their channels, all right? Beyond all of that, in addition to all of that, Nakamoto Games has free-to-play games, they have play-to-earn games, they have story mode games, they have tournaments that they do, they have a peer-to-peer DEX, and they even have staking features as well. So it's honestly safe to say that this gaming platform literally has it all. Because think about this, you guys, there's a lot of P2E gaming platforms out there that have, launched and stuff like that, and they struggle to even release one game, all right? But look at this. I mean, Nakamoto Games, if we just take a look at their free-to-play games, for instance, they have literally all kinds of different games for people to play, all right? So it just goes to show that this project is seriously reaching new heights in the long term, especially because of, just how much they have available for users to play and use on a regular basis as of right now even. So overall here, let's go ahead and see how high this project could go if it reached a $1 billion market cap. All right. Like I said before, I personally think this project can go a lot higher than a $1 billion market cap, but let's just see for fun if, how high it could go with a $1 billion market cap. So as you guys can see, its current market cap is only $20.5 million right now, you guys. So that's very, very low. In addition, they've got a very low supply as well, so that's good news to see also. So if we go ahead and we take 0.28 cents, let's go ahead and see if it'll do a 20x, all right? We'll multiply it by 20, and we get a $5.60 Nakamoto Games coin, which it has already reached these levels before. We can clearly see, well, no. Has it reached these levels? Yeah, its all-time high is $7, which happened a year ago. So realistically, it's already reached these levels at one point in time. But anyway, at $5.60, if we go ahead and multiply that by its circulating supply, 72,360,517. We get a market cap of roughly $400 million, which is still low. So realistically, we will try 45x next. So if we take 28 cents and multiply by 45, we get a $12.60 coin. Okay, we'll go ahead and multiply this by 72, 360,517, and we get a market cap of still underneath that $1 billion mark. So realistically here, you guys, we can clearly see that this coin can easily, if it reaches a $1 billion market cap someday, which I clearly can easily see happening, we'll definitely easily be able to do at least a 45x minimum, all right? So overall here, you guys, now that I've covered all 5 of these small cap altcoin projects that can potentially reach $1 billion market cap someday, if you guys have any questions or concerns about any of these awesome small cap altcoin projects, as always, you guys, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. I will gladly help you out in any way that I can, or answer any questions that I can about these projects. So, but overall here, you guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, guys, hey, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section down below of my future videos.